Welcome to the Bob and Tam Show. Today we are at the shop and we're going to go over the Harbor Freight tools that we picked up. Actually, I picked up at Harbor Freight. We actually had to go to 2 dealers and we'll get right to it and tell you all about it.
Black Friday specials.
The Inside Track Club started on last Monday. So you could come in from Monday to Wednesday, and you could pick up some of the specials that they already had on special per what they had still available. So we got there about 7:30. We were the first ones there at our one we have here in town. Kind of hung out pretty much by about a quarter till, 10 till. A few other people showed up. And once the store opened, then a whole bunch of other people showed up right around the same opening time. Ours opened up at 8 a.m. So let's take a look and show you all the different things. So from there, we actually went over to California to go visit the daughter, and I picked a few things up over there, some that they didn't have here, and then we ended up having to go all the way out to Lake Havasu yesterday to get the rest of the stuff that I wanted to get. So let's go through and show you what we got. The two first off things that I got was the 2 Icon socket sets. Those were on sale and a really good deal. And I'm going to go over at the end, I'm going to tell you what we ended up saving. The other thing that we wanted to get is a couple of these little mini toolboxes because they're going crazy. One of them we're going to give away. The other one, I don't know what we're going to do with it. Actually, somebody gave me an idea a while ago what to do with it, but I don't want to talk about that yet. So what else we got after that? So that was kind of the first things that I got there. When we went out to California, I ended up going after the impact sockets, the swivels, the impact swivels. You know, some people say they don't really hold up as good as some of the other brands, but I mean, I used to sell Mac tools. I had a lot of guys in the shop that I worked with that had Snap-on. You know, almost any universal will snap, just FYI. So I picked those up. That was kind of the next thing that I got. I also picked up this light that was on sale. I've got one of these now. I figured I'm going to leave the other one at home because I got the other one here at the shop. It's actually over that way somewhere. So we got that. So then, I also got the drill bits. I got the drill bits on the first day too. I like these drill bits just for the fact that when they're on sale, they're under $10 for the set. And I do break a lot of the little ones. It's a whole lot cheaper, I think, just to buy a set than to go out and have to buy, you know, a couple sets of the small bits to replace. So whenever they got them on sale, I buy a couple of them. I got a couple of them in the RV, a couple of them here, a couple of them at home. A couple things that I also picked up yesterday. So that was, we already had that. So yesterday went over to Lake Havasu and I really wanted to get the shop lights. We got 6 of those. They're supposed to be 10,000 luminous. We're going to be hanging those guys from up there on the ceiling. I thought I was going to have my neighbor was going to let me use his genie lift, and I found out he got rid of it. He took it back to work. So I'm out of luck there. So I'm going to have to go down and see what it's going to cost to rent that. We're going to buy some more electrical stuff today. I've already got the Romax and everything that I want to run. I'm hoping I can do it in a day, but I don't know. So we're going to hang the lights from up there. So we're probably going to run 3 on this side, 3 on this side here, 3 on this side, 3 on that side. I got a couple big round lights that I bought. Actually, I think they were discontinued lights. I'm going to hang those probably maybe one over here, my work area, one over by the other work area over here. So that way we can, in case it's a little brighter, I don't know how. I originally bought those 2, but here with the skylights that we have really good light during the day, so I don't really need a whole lot in here. The other thing I decided that they had, which they didn't have in any of the other ones, they had some little 1/4-inch swivels. I've never ever, the whole time I was a mechanic, I never had any 1/4-inch swivels. And there's a lot of times I definitely could have used them. So I picked those up at the same time, got a good deal on those. The other 2 things that weren't on the Black Friday sale, but if you're an Inside Track Club member, you could pick up fuses. A bunch of times we've been on the road, I don't have the right size fuses, so I thought, you know, these were like $5 a piece. So I picked up a set of the larger ones, which we got on the bigger, older vehicles, and then I got a set of the smaller ones for the newer vehicles. So there's all the stuff that we bought. So you might be wondering, how much did I spend? Well, let me tell you how much all this stuff would have sold for. All this stuff would have sold for $1,256.81 for all of that. We paid $749.66, so I ended up saving $507.15. So really good deal. When I looked at it yesterday, when I went and bought the lights and all the sockets and stuff that I bought yesterday, it ended up being a retail value of about $300, to where that's pretty much what the lights themselves were the big cost there. So to save all that money, so we saved a really good deal. So that's why I said I would have cost me $320 just to buy the lights at the regular price. You could have got them. I wanted to go online because they had an inside track club for like $5 more. I think they were 34% off instead of the 40% off. But you can't order anything online from Harbor Freight. And you can't call the store ahead. And so luckily, the store we had, I went back and I asked, he said he was going to get them in a week or so. And I thought, you know, I looked and seen the two stores 40 miles out, 50 miles out, they had them. So I got there was none in the rack. I went in the back and the guy found some. He said, oh yeah, we got a whole mess of them. So we got all those, so that way we can get all that. So pretty much the only other thing I got to get yet is I got to get some socket rails so I can put all this stuff on the socket rails and get them in the big toolbox. I rearranged my toolbox a little bit here. I moved some stuff around. I had the sockets actually in the boxes that they came in, and I've kind of taken them out. I bought the Harbor Freight mounts that they had when they were on sale a while back, and so pretty much I got all my impact sockets in there first. I got all that all in here. I've got a couple other, I already got some 1/4" ones, but I want to do is order those ones that we had on the video the other day. And then if you go down into the links down here, I actually have now in the links down there that you can actually click on that. It'll take you to Amazon, and you can find that a lot of those companies that we seen at the SEMA show actually sells off of Amazon. So it's just an easier way to get through Amazon. Plus, you know, if you're a Prime member like we are, the shipping's free almost all the time for that. So that really works. So I'm going to end up taking the pliers. I think I'm going to get their set to where it angles them more. And I'm going to put them in one of the lower drawers. So I'm going to fill this whole top drawer up with just sockets. So that's what that'll all end up being. So I'm still building this toolbox up. We got some of the wrenches here. Here's a standard set of wrenches I've got. I think I've got a bigger set of wrenches down here. I've got a few oddballs that I'm missing. These are some sets that I bought from Harbor Freight that were missing a socket. Like if you went in there for a warranty, they replaced the one. And if you want to replace that, you have to go and order them online, but you have to call customer service, and you can get that one socket if you ever need one like that. I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm thinking on my box over here, I'm missing a bunch of sockets because it's my Craftsman set. I think we're going to go to Home Depot and pick up some individual sockets. I think it'll be cheaper that way. There's my main wrench drawer there, but I'm really thinking about getting those wrench holders that they had there. I also seen when I was at, because these are Craftsman wrenches here, and these are the icons that I've got here, and then the set that's in this drawer here are icons. So I would like to get them to where I can put them all in the same drawer. That would be nice to have all my wrenches. And maybe they wouldn't hit with the other racks. So just some miscellaneous things that I've gotten when we picking up. So I've got a second toolbox at home that I have that was kind of like what I've originally built most of my stuff on. I put on there. Just some miscellaneous stuff. I don't really have my side drawers and stuff all kind of organized yet to what I really want in it. So just kind of been, this is all set up for battery chargers for your cordless stuff, and that's what I've there. Got a cordless, plus I got my regular impact down there, the air operated one. So there's all that. I did get the icon box, and the only reason I kind of got the icon was I've had this for, I bought this right about when we built the shop. And originally I bought this because of the lifetime warranty. And if you ever watch Amzol Adam, he had issues with his Snap-on box. They wouldn't warranty it because they said he was hauling it in his truck, which is kind of a bunch of crap. But Icon, they could care less. As long as you don't run into it with a car. So just some of the other things. I still kind of got to rearrange the drawers and stuff. See, there's those bits. Look at the ones that are broke there. See, I always tell you I got broken ones there. And just some miscellaneous stuff. And so some of that stuff I'm going to move into probably the big cabinets that we have in the back that I set up. So that's kind of here. But here we're missing a bunch of little sockets off of this rails here that I want to replace. And I'm probably just going to go, like I say, to Home Depot and pick up some of the oddball ones that are missing. Because that's all that kind of came with the Craftsman's ones. Those are sockets I bought a long time ago as an extra set. And so I put a lot of different things in here. This is kind of, the idea of this was originally was to have a toolbox on both sides of the shop, but since I brought this over here now, I don't know for sure where I'm going to put it at. I went with the Quinn here. You know, they're not bad. See over here, this is some pliers I got in there. not used to this here. This is my miscellaneous wrench drawer. That all the extra wrenches you've had over years and never did anything with. And even some cheap ones that I had to buy for different things like that. There's a tester, code tester. Should be back in the box. There's I got another icon set of sockets that should have been over there. Those are deeps. Those are another one that I bought. Is it missing one? Maybe it isn't missing one. Those are 1/2" deep, which I already have those over there, but they're, I don't know if these over here are icons or not. What I have in here. No, they're Quinn. So all these are Quins that I have there. So I do have some impact 1/2" that I need to put up here to the top. I thought that was a set that was probably missing something. But I also found out that you really have to watch when they have these discontinued ones. Not so much discontinued, but when they have them when they're missing a socket like that other set was. Sometimes they're only giving you 20% off. Where if they've got a coupon going on 20 to 40% off like they do this time, even 20%, you can buy a whole new set for 20% with everything in it. So I kind of started watching that now. If it's not really a good deal, I'm not buying them anymore. So we still got to work on some of those things I was telling you that was in my box. I'm probably going to move back here and put it into the back here. Because pretty much what I'm trying to do is put all my carpentry and things, the tools that aren't mechanical tools, start putting them in over here. I did pick up something the other day that was a really good thing that I always had trouble with sometimes, and got this off of Amazon. Maybe I'll put a link down there for that. But it's a nut and bolt thread guide. So it's got standard and metric on it, so it's really cool to where you can put it on here, you can kind of figure out what you need, and if you're gonna go down to the hardware store or whatever, in case they don't have one, or at least you know what you want. I bought some miscellaneous things. I paid full price for these. I needed some nuts and stuff. There's the carburetors. I still haven't got around to getting that done yet. Hopefully next week sometime we'll get that wrapped up and have those all fixed up. But the cabinets here, I put a few things in here already. Put all my test equipment down here at the bottom. Got all that down along the bottom. Starting my aerosol cans. I think Tam put some helmets up in one of the cabinets. Yep, there we go, our motorcycle helmets. They've got some shelves and stuff that we can put in. I haven't put in those yet. Other than that, I think I put a few things in on this side. This is gonna be kind of my oddball size. So it's gonna have stuff that really isn't auto or motorcycle wise. There's a buffer, but I mean, it's so still rearranging, moving things around. Haven't moved the workbench over yet. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna put my air conditioner at. Unless you just slide it in the bottom down there. But those are the racks there. Those are the cabinet, the boxes that the socket originally came in, the original sets that I have that are in the Quins. So I was wanting to move the bench over there. Got my vise all mounted down. Good and tight now, so that's good and way to go. So that's all set. So there you go. So if you ever want to see what the studio looks like when we're all messed up here, this is kind of the setup that we have now for this side for when we're doing lives, which we'll be doing, probably already seen the video, but it'll be this Sunday, we'll be here. And doing it again here. We put the computer on here. We're probably going to move the table out more. Just to get more of a background. I'm going to change the backdrop here that we have. They've got some wood paneling, or Tam was thinking maybe some metal that she wanted to put the corrugated metal up there. Actually, the metal is cheaper, but it's going to be harder for me to cut it. I have to go probably buy a nibbler to cut the metal where the wood wouldn't be an issue. So there you go. That is going to wrap up my tools and everything that we bought in the next few days. Actually, tomorrow we're going to start changing. We got a vanity
to go in our bathroom.
That we probably bought 2 Black Fridays ago.
Probably at least.
So we're getting new couches. They had a sale over here, 40% off on couch and a love seat. And
you've been spending lots of money.
Yeah, money we ain't got. We'll have to work on. Got to get some more viewership.
He's so we canceling a lot of subscriptions.
Yeah, so try to save up some money there. So I got 2 things I canceled today or this week, and that saved me $200 a month, so that helps a little bit. So we're gonna be putting tile down tomorrow. We're gonna start on the tile. Start on the tile tomorrow. Gotta take all the old stuff up, put the new stuff down. Figuring probably 2 to 3 days for us to get that done. Hopefully by tomorrow, I'm hoping to have it all taken up and have it all clean to be ready to lay the tile. It doesn't take very long to lay it all down, but I mean, we've got to take the old vanity out, get it outside, and then I got to pull the toilet out again, and I got to go pick a gasket up. That's the other thing I got to get today is that too. Get a new gasket for it so we can put that back down. And then we put new tile down, we grout it, and then seal it, and then we'll put the vanity back in, hook all that back up.
Oil
and
back in.
Yep, and that'll put everything back together, and there you go.
Just a day in a life.
Trying to get all this done. I want to get all this kind of stuff done. I want to get out here in the shop and get the lights all hung up here before we come out to the rallies next year, to where at least have lighting and stuff out here if I want to work in the nights and dark or anything like that.
There you go.
We'll leave it at that.
So thanks for hanging out with us today. Hope you enjoyed the video. What did you get for Black Friday specials? Leave it down here in the comments. Let us know. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications. And we'll see you on the next video.
There you go. See you guys later.
Bye.